Hello, hello. Here we are again, another video. It's been quite a while since I recorded my last one. I've been experiencing I guess it could be said a decent amount of struggle around recording, around feeling that what I have to share is worth sharing. Today is Friday, December 20th. We're well into winter up here in Idaho. We've had a little bit of snow here and there, but today's actually beautiful and warm and sunny. Things on the ranch have been good. I mean, all of life has been really good, especially these last few days, as I've been more and more just intentionally practicing being present with myself, with my emotions, with my desires. There's been lots of rain and snow, and so everything out in the around the horses is all just super muddy. There's probably 4 inches of mud, which is fun. Like it, I certainly am getting my exercise in as I'm pulling the hay cart through the mud, pulling my boots up out of the mud. I've had this idea going into the video today to practice doing an intention setting practice with you. This is something that I'm sure I've mentioned it in a video before, and if I haven't, that's okay. But it's a practice that has been extremely beneficial for me. It leads to setting your intention, leads to a great deal more for me, because my intentions are to be present, are to enjoy more of what is present, more of what is happening in the now. That has been my experience. As I sat down to do this video, I set the intention to be present and allow whatever is going to come through, allow it to flow, and not be caught up in judgment of myself. You'll notice, having watched my videos, that I tend to pause a lot to gather my thoughts, to ensure that I'm expressing myself in a way that I feel is true, as opposed to automatic. So and part of that is intention. A large part of that is being intentional with my words, my actions, even with the tone of my voice. And like so much of this life, it is a practice. It doesn't come automatically necessarily. And skill develops over time, right? With practice. So let's go ahead. And before we go into the actual intention setting practice, let's, I want to share a specific example from last week. I held a session for a client, and one of the things that I've been wanting to do when I hold sessions is to ask more questions, be more present, because I really do believe that every single one of us already has the wisdom within us to guide ourselves through. We're just so often not aware of it, or we dismiss it, or we argue against ourselves and kind of dismiss that wisdom, dismiss the clarity that does come through. And so before that session, when she reached out and said, "Hey, I need to sit down and I need to talk. Are you available?" And I, so I gave, I said, checked in with myself first, make sure that I can be present for it. And then I gave myself extra time to prepare, to sit down and set my intentions, to be present, to hold space, to ask questions, to facilitate clarity and wisdom from within my client, so that I'm not just saying what I know to be true. I'm not just sharing the wisdom that I carry, but I'm drawing it out so that because the idea is that I don't want my clients to depend on and rely on me. The idea is that to empower people, to help every single one of us to know that we have it within us, what we need. We have that. We have that wisdom, that clarity, that love, that empowerment, the inspiration. It's all there. And as we shift our perspective, it allows us to access that, to know it, to experience it. So let's go ahead and move into that practice. And as we talk about intention setting, it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It can just be taking a moment before we go into a situation to feel, to know, to choose how we're going to show up. How do I want to be in this circumstance? It can be a family member calling you. You see on your phone that this family member is calling in. Maybe it's a person that conversations don't always go smoothly with. So you take a moment just to check in and say, okay, I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be at peace. I'm going to be loving. And not just I'm going to be, but I am. I am calm. I am at peace. I am loving. And I am supportive. I listen. And then you answer the phone. And you hold that knowing through the conversation. And so now let's just take a moment. Let's set our intention for the rest of our day, for the rest of our evening, whatever it happens to be. Whatever, bring to mind whatever it is that's coming up in the day, whatever you have coming next. Take a moment and breathe. Center yourself. Remember the truth of who you are. You are divinity in human form. The universe works in your favor. Whatever you focus on, whatever energy you cultivate within yourself, the universe endeavors to give you more of that. We are powerful creators. And so knowing this, looking ahead at the rest of our day, at the rest of our week, at this holiday season coming up, ask yourself, how do I want to show up? How do I want to be? What is the feeling sensation that I want to carry with me? That vibratory resonance. For me, I want to feel love. I want to cultivate and share that with everyone I meet. I want to be at peace. I want to be a support. When I speak with someone, I want them to feel seen and heard. I want to be totally present, not distracted. Knowing that all is well, that I and everyone I meet are whole and complete, well, abundant, joyous, deserving of love, loving. And as we sit in this silence, allow the qualities that you want to cultivate to come to mind. Voice them for yourself. Allow the song of your heart to come through, to carry you forward into the coming hours, days, weeks. Remember to bring intentionality into your life, into your relationships, into your thoughts. You deserve that. I love you. You are well. You are whole. You are complete. Everything you need is already yours. Cultivate that sense of groundedness, of being supported, because you are. Even if you don't see it in the world around you, look within yourself. See how you have come through every obstacle, every challenge, every hardship. You've made it through. You're here now. You are loved and supported and guided. And so it is. Peace and blessings. Until next time.